we left our heroes. Also, Tibble, you're missing your profile picture at the bottom.
I am completely aware of that. It'll be back next week.
All right.
I'm using a borrowed computer.
Oh, gotcha. When last we left our heroes, you guys were fighting slimes. It was going very well for the slimes, I swear. I'm definitely not lying. And if I remember correctly, I was about to say, I think Tibble was the last one to go.
I did Guardian Spirit, and that's the damage. The death and the splitting of the slime was the outcome of the damage of their saves.
Oh yeah, I need to actually apply the damage. Hold on. Because I did the split, I forgot to apply the damage. At which point, I believe Kenneth is next.
Well, Kenneth
and Zelvire, because they share an initiative.
Do you mind if I just blast away?
You got 2 blasts.
Yeah, I can fire one at blue and one at purple.
Where the hell is the game at?
Okay,
it's over there.
Since you're preoccupied, I'll just go ahead then. This one's at the blue. It's gonna be annoying.
Okay, I'm good. I found it.
Oh, that's good. It looks like it was in the last place you looked.
And here's the one.
14 hits.
Purple.
And unnatural 20 also hits.
So 12, I believe, on the first one.
Okay.
8 on the second, because I believe my charisma is still +4. Yes. So 12 on the first and 8 on the second.
Okay. It's not quite dead yet, but you'll notice that I can't actually make the token any smaller, but there's almost nothing of the jelly left.
So, which one's still there then?
Purple.
The one that's still there.
Ah.
The one that's the only one that's on the screen.
All right. Okay. Calm down.
No.
See, I don't like saying calm down. I like saying Hakuna your tatas.
So just, go up here and do a little smack roonies.
I can't calm down. I'm just happy to be here.
Oh my.
Yeah?
Yeah, you definitely hit.
I was about to say, you probably don't even need to roll with your pluses.
Okay. Bip. Yay! All right.
Huzzah!
Huzzah, indeed. Let's see. I think I already showed you guys this.
I believe
Yeah,
so.
we gotta
That
cross
does
the
look
water.
familiar.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, we got to we got to the lakeside and we encountered this. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. But now it's dead, so.
Yep.
We can get into a vaguely adequately made boat. Made out of stone.
Yes.
That we made, yes.
Good stuff.
Hey, you know what? I'm normally a smith. I'm not normally a mason, and I'm not normally a boat maker, okay, a shipwright, okay? I did what I could.
You mean you're not Frankie from the hit anime One Piece?
I am not.
I am the shock.
Indeed.
All right.
I gotta say, running dual monitors with a laptop feels weird.
Oh, this
That's
is
what I
gonna
do all
be
the time. Get
hilarious.
used to it, kid.
Look, I don't want to get used to it. I want to get my fucking PC back. That's what I want to do.
So, okay, I'm just bringing up all the relevant stuff. Did I show you guys this handout?
No.
No, I don't remember that. But it looks
All
like
right,
there's a
well,
friend
there you go.
there.
It looks spooky and makes you wonder where the light's coming from.
Knowing this place.
Oh, there is a
mushrooms.
person there. Look at that.
Yeah. Is he friendly though?
That's
If
actually
that's
supposed to
supposed-
be a party member.
Yeah, I was about to say if that's not
So
supposed to be us.
So then I guess that's a yes.
I don't know. That depends. Do you think everybody's friendly?
Ken's definitely friendly.
Mm,
What does Ken
alright.
think?
Ken thinks. I feel like he would think you're all friendly. You haven't given him any reason to think otherwise. And even if you did mistreat him, he'd just shrug it off because he's too nice to think badly of anybody.
All right, so you guys managed to find your way to Dark Lake. The good news is that you found the Dark Lake. The bad news is you are now realizing the scope of Dark Lake. And it's fucking big.
I mean, at least we all have dark vision.
You do. However, that does very little to actually help you down here. If only because you guys are starting to realize a lot of this looks the same. It's at this point that you notice a person standing on the lake shore.
It's like the picture is real.
That we're
Placeholder.
approaching, or that we left, or what lakeside in particular?
Oh, you haven't departed the lakeside yet.
Oh,
This
okay.
is as you guys are getting close to the lakeside.
I thought you said we got to the lakeside and then we encountered the slimes. Because I had to make the boat and stuff.
No. That was on the way there. Like,
That must have been
you
heavy
still
to
had
drag to the shore.
yeah, you still had to drag it there. But it wasn't super far. But anyway, point is, you notice a relatively buff-looking Draconis.
Yep.
Description, character, go.
Basically, you see a gruff-looking, what looks to be somewhat lycanthrope-like character, but he is a barbarian of sorts that seems to be self-recessed into his own thoughts at the moment, but he's just there, thinking to himself. He has sort of a reddish-brown hair, brown eyes, and shirtless at the moment. You see,
So what is he wearing?
Oh, um, he is currently shirtless with a slightly torn, brown shorts.
Darn, I was hoping they would be purple shorts.
That would be perfect.
Well, he said brown fur, like British brown fur, not green fur. Come on.
He could have green skin, you don't know.
Well,
I'm
he didn't
currently
declare that.
trying to get a character profile up. I'm almost done.
Plus, there's plenty of color variations that he can be. There's not just green.
Could be gray like the original.
Mm-hmm.
Or red.
Yep.
But anyway, so I believe this person is attempting to figure out how to cross the lake.
I can't imagine that this new figure would not hear the humongous effort that is required to drag a huge stalactite carved boat.
I mean,
I really do think that's how it's going. Tibble is just dragging this thing to the shore, and everyone else is just walking by him.
I assumed that we were all helping.
yeah.
With your 8 strength?
Hey, every little bit helps.
Yeah, I mean, I might not be able
When
to
it
help
comes
much,
to moving large objects, you no longer look at the modifier, you look at the total ability scores.
Okay.
Like if someone's giving you the help action, you don't take their modifier, you take their score and add it to yours.
I thought if someone's helping you, they give you advantage rather than
They would
adding the
give you
wrong thing.
advantage if you're performing a skill check, but if it's for moving, you combine the ability score, the relevant ability scores, and check the relevant modifier then against the thing. So,
And they,
as an example, if you're attempting to move, say, I don't know, a 5.5 person boat made of stone, you take the combined strength score of each of the characters and then look at the carrying capacity of what that would be and see if it's weighed against the boat accurately.
that makes me think of polar bears.
You're not wrong. And suddenly, Astronomia is playing.
Um, it's been a long time since I've used Roll20. Where do you actually add the portrait and token? I uploaded the image already.
Okay, so if that's the case,
Very top left for the 3 tabs up there, bio and info. If character sheet is the top left, is the left one.
All right. Top left of the screen.
so open your
or-
character sheet,
All right.
and then up at the top, you'll see character sheet, bio and info, attributes and abilities. You want to go under bio and info.
Oh, I have to
You guys
edit it.
upload
I
your
see.
token there?
I didn't
What
see
the
the
hell?
edit
Yes.
button. Yeah, my bad. All right.
Edit.
Yup. I got you. Appreciate it. That's not.
Alrighty, and then just hit save and you should be good.
Yep.
I need to edit token properties real quick. Let's see. I like how they added that ability to do that now.
All right. Done.
Let's see.
It uploaded the wrong image to the token. Okay, that's weird.
There we go.
Hold on, it uploaded the wrong image. Some weird
Did it?
reason. Being finicky. There, that's better.
Is it supposed to be the one with the sexy fairy?
Yup.
Okay. So
I can't see
those,
pictures. I had to.
and then you have dark vision, right?
Yep.
60 feet.
Believe it was 30. Let me double check.
I'm giving you 60 just to keep things the same.
Yeah,
as
16.
most people.
Yep.
All right, well, there you go. And now, go ahead and drag you a token onto the field.
All right.
Saw, you disappeared.
Yes, most people have 60 feet of dark vision, but those of us with a nice patron that likes to help us out has a little bit more.
Where do I grab the?
Oh, he's back.
token?
Click on your character sheet and drag it onto the field, and it should let you. It should have a token pop up.
I see.
You can put it along the blue line down below.
Well, I refreshed it and it came back, but keep in mind if that happens again, it's only the portrait at the bottom that's really going away. I can still like roll and deal with my character sheet and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Neat.
I am dragging it onto it, but it's not. I see the move icon, but it's not letting me add it to the.
Are you able to see now?
Yep.
Are you able to move that character?
I can't move anything though.
Hmm.
Oh, that character. There we go. No. Oh, hold on. I think I got it. Yep, we're good. All right.
Okay, cool. Now that we've got this nonsense figured out. So, you see a group of a human, 2 elves. Zelvira, you were a halfling, right?
What?
You were a halfling, right?
Half elf.
Half,
Half elf.
half elf.
Rasmorn and
Half-elf.
Zelvira are both half elves.
Okay, so you see an elf, 2 half-elves, a human, and a skeleton walking
Well, I
towards
mean,
you.
technically he's not even a regular elf either because he looks really green, green themed.
A
Not his
jaundiced
armor.
elf, got it.
Yeah, it's a spring variant Eldrin.
I approach and question the with a questioning look at the green looking creature, but
I mean, they have a boat with them, so their approach isn't necessarily to you, it's to the water. Although the boat does look large enough to house you and the rest of them in it.
hail. Do you have room for another?
Bweep? Who does the bweep?
What?
Okay.
So to be clear, you're basically a wolf man, like or like you're in human form, so you're just like a guy in some really torn shorts.
For the most part, yes. I have beast-like features, but I am humanoid in form.
What race would a random passerby assume you to be?
Shifter.
A random passerby would just assume, hey, I know what a shifter is. That guy's a shifter.
I really don't know, to be honest.
Shifters are generally, in human form, they have a more bestial appearance, but for all intents and purposes, they look human. You're just a really fucking hairy human. At least for the moment. So, Draconis, you are down in here. You got lost in the Underdark, trying to find and investigate the same mission they were sent on, but you were sent a while ago. You're actually part of the expedition team that got lost. You are one of the few survivors.
Understood.
After since the new individual posed said question, well, okay, sorry, real quick. If you're helping carry it, Zelvire, just how much of the slack are you giving to everyone else by trying to grab your rapier?
Do we need 4 people to carry a boat?
It's made out of stone, pure stone.
Mm.
It'd be helpful.
Well, I mean, well then. Yeah, I mean, she'd probably just not help them because she's more like concerned about that guy. He doesn't know who the fuck he is. He's some random air guy.
Wait, before I forget, I killed that slime, so does that give me the Dark One's blessing?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay. I
it's a
forgot
living
to-
creature, so yeah.
Now, to confirm, did it count as killing the slime, or did it count as dead only when Zavira cured the last bit of it?
Well, the one did die.
No,
from the
when
other
it
part.
splits, they are individual creatures.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's what I was wondering. So because I forgot to put my temporary hit points on.
Wait, hold on.
We'll see
Hold
how
on.
useful, how needed it is.
How can you say that, but then not let spirit guardians attack it when they split?
It caused them to split in the first place. It only happens like once around after that. And they were killed fast enough, so they only got damaged once by it.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. Never mind then.
Yeah, it all happened pretty fast. But it was the most efficient way to be able to do damage to that many things as a cleric.
What a strange person doing down here in the Underdark.
Strange? Who are you calling strange?
He's a very
Well,
really
you
good
haven't introduced yourself, so I don't know who I'm calling strange, but you can call me V.
If anything,
Hmm.
I'm the strangest one in this group.
Yeah.
You can call
Well,
me.
I mean, you look like a less hairy version of the new guy we found. Come on.
Kinda. But then, you notice that the skeleton is the one saying this to you.
What? Oh. Nope. No, not them. You can call me Poe.
Oh god, he's a Poe! Where's a bottle?
See, my mind went to the panda.
Mine too. Since he's bestial looking.
Not
Oh.
Edgar? Jeez.
Yeah, mine went to Edgar because he was born. I mean, he died here.
Mine was the bottle.
Well, if you wouldn't mind helping us get this boat in the water, I think we could probably squeeze you in.
Tit for tat, eh? Fine.
The more
Hold
the
on.
merrier.
So we're just gonna trust this guy. We just met him.
I mean, you just met me
Trust?
not too long ago.
Okay, yes, but all of us woke up in this cell together. We had no other choice but to trust each other. But this guy is sitting here and on the edge of a dark lake,
I
looking
don't know.
naked, pretty much.
I don't know. I feel like if he meant us any harm, he would have just come right at us.
That is true. We were all grouped up and carrying this boat. If he wanted to be able to attack us from the dark, he could have gotten away with it already.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
I've
no one here
murdered many
twice.
people in my life. There are many, many, many to distract and pick people off one by one. I'm
Alright,
watching you.
well, why are you in the Underdark then?
Lost my way. Wait, what was that? No, no, just fuck off. Anyway, so, I mean, I was just here. I'm gonna be perfectly honest, guys. Out of character, I wasn't given any synopsis on any of this.
Really, boss? Come on.
Kinda. I was expecting to have a little more time to talk about this, but then dental work happened.
Fair.
But basically, he was part of the original. Really, whatever. He was part of the expedition team. You met the leader of that expedition team a little while ago. This is
Okay.
the only survivor left from that expedition team, other than the leader.
Because they all got separated or died.
But
You knew the Underdark was so big.
originally, Draconis, you were down here to investigate the goings on and try and find out why there's such a large demonic presence down here. Much like they were, but you were part of a different team.
Gotcha.
Ex-
Okay.
Except for me, I was simply kidnapped and put in the same cell. And once we broke out, it's like, well, might as well stick with the group. Best
Yeah,
chance to
I
And
survive.
it's
can-
like,
Stick
you
with
know
the
what?
surface dwellers.
Yeah, it's like they were cool enough to break out of jail with me. I'll just, just go along with them. Screw it.
All right,
Yeah.
I can work with that. So, all right, back to the question. What am I doing here?
Yeah.
Yes. So
Uh,
it's at this point you would let them know that you were part of the expedition team.
yeah, I was part of the expedition that and unfortunately, I'm the last that survived. They all. I'd rather not talk about it. Anywho, uh, no,
Because
shut
you
up.
guys met the leader of the expedition team. He doesn't know that the leader survived because they got separated.
Would that put Zilviri on a little edge? Because it's like, only survived. We met someone else who survived. What does he mean?
Well, the leader didn't know that Draconis survived or that Poe survived as well. Remember, because he said everybody else in the expedition team was dead.
I know, but that would either make it really lucky, or give us reason to doubt him.
Suspicious.
Yeah, it would make him seem like either suspicious, like a suspicious liar potentially, from our perspective.
I mean, that's fair. It's up to you guys how to take it.
But
Tibble accepts it and eyes him cautiously cautiously optimistically, however would happily accept another person to help out with their endeavor.
Hmm.
Ken's just happy to have more friends.
yes, the
Like,
Friends
hey,
water
here's
are
another
is
nice.
rando. We're
existing.
now friends, and it's like, wow, that was quick, Ken.
He's very friendly.
Hmm.
And this is another reason why I think you guys need to watch the movie The Gamers. You look like a trustworthy adventurer. Would you like to join us on our quest? Why, yes. Yes, I would.
I feel like I've heard of that.
Yes, the water is glistening. Shut up. Anyway, yes, I was basically sent to search in ways for. I've just heard there's just something going on down here. It just doesn't make any sense. Um, I smell something very, very dangerous, and I'm not sure what to make of it.
Trying not to be so obvious about it, Tibble would try to sniff to be like, what is he talking? Kind of thing.
And V would also attempt to sniff his robes, forgetting he has no nose.
I feel like it's funnier if he doesn't forget, he just does it. You know, he's like,
Well, all you guys see is the skeleton pulling up his robes to his face.
Uh, yes, it's a skeleton. Shut up.
Anywho, so tentatively allowing Poe to join your group. You guys managed to get the boat in the water. And this is where the fun begins.
oh, we weren't having fun before?
That depends on your perspective. So you guys row out. Tibble, you and Poe manage to alternate together to keep you guys going in a relatively straight direction.
Sense.
Should we describe our characters?
Hmm?
Sai asked if we should describe our characters for the sake of Draconis.
Oh yeah, you guys could do that. I'm having to set up this next part.
Oh, okay. I volunteer Jesse to go first.
I mean, there's not much about him. He's a regular human.
With an amazing mustache.
So my picture, that is actually me, but put through a Snapchat anime filter. And apparently that's what Snapchat thinks I look like. My facial hair is not that good.
And I will work on getting a better looking token later.
But He's just a plain-looking human. He is wearing fine clothes, although after being in the Underdark so long, I assume that they are getting pretty dirty, maybe a little torn up. And he will not hide the fact that he has a patron. He is extremely nice, extremely friendly, um, extremely trusting, and I feel like he really just doesn't understand that having a patron is typically frowned upon. And so he's just like, oh yeah, I have a patron. And the whole story behind that is like pretty much just that he was put in a situation where he was too nice to say no when approached to make a pact.
I see. I
He's basically Canadian.
I take I take my one of my claws on my index finger and I kind of pick at my teeth a little bit and then just lick something
What
off
joke did
on
you
the
just
ground.
make, Denver?
I said he's basically Canadian.
Well, I do when I speak as him, I'm sure you noticed I do use a stereotypical Midwestern accent because I wanted the friendliest accent I could find.
Oh yeah, don't you know?
I guess Zelvira will go next. Okay. She's kind of like dressed wildly. Um, you know, just things here and there, because who needs nice, luxurious clothes when you can just take them off people you've killed? Anyways, she also has a pan flute, and she plays it quite often. Um,
Not
mm,
always well.
what?
Not always well.
Not, I know.
Oh my.
She is a bard, but she is also a warlock. Although, I'm pretty sure at this point she hasn't shown any hints at her being a warlock, except the cursing thing. But honestly, that could just be a random bard thing that she does.
Yeah, because you copied me.
I did not copy you. You fucking. Anyways,
Class, not subclass. Correct.
and yeah, I think mm, she's a bounty hunter, so she's kind of like always on edge, I guess.
Right. Understood.
But yeah,
And after I hear the other two, I'll definitely give a bit more information on mine.
Did Rathborn actually react when he was when Poe mentioned the fact that he was trying to figure out why there was so much demonic stuff going on?
Yeah. Definitely gave more like an eyes open, like, oh. But then we did know that there was some presence here, so. With all those portals.
Did you want to go next, Matt?
Sure, I can go. I'm a ranger and I'm a half wood elf, so I definitely have a very kind of greeny, kind of earthy tones on my clothes, so kind of blends in if you're in the right light. But he just absolutely hates anything out of the current world, the prime material realm. So demons and all that, definitely. He wants to stop all this, so.
Well, I probably shouldn't be so vocal about having a patron.
I mean, you're part of this realm, so.
And at first, Rathborn was a little sketchy about, I don't know, having a whole entire freaking allergen around him.
Mm-hmm.
But I ended up proving that I didn't want to kill him or have nefarious purposes or anything. So.
Mm-hmm. So yeah.
So I need to know everybody's passive perceptions.
Well,
I'll
at least
go
before
last.
that, if before that, real quick, let me at least finish my. It's just a quick quirp. I'm basically very much interested in finding demonic and beings and such because I'm basically on the search to rid myself of a. I've just basically I seem haunted by something, and essentially I tend to. You might notice me talking to myself a lot of times, but essentially I'm trying to find a way to end that. But if I seem a bit crazy, you'll notice.
Interesting.
That's a high ass perception.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Yeah, how the fuck is your perception? Oh, you know what? Never mind.
passive isn't rolling, is it?
No, it's
No,
not.
it's
Yeah.
10 plus whatever your perception is.
I'm looking for that right now. One moment.
You should be right below where your skills are listed on your character sheet.
Yep, 14.
Hey, 14's not bad.
Tibble would be in full plate armor, but it would have a little certain gleam of magic to it because he's a cleric of the forge, and I power up my armor after every long rest. Um, Otherwise, his skin complexion is like a really bright green chartreuse kind of look, and his hair is like I'm not gonna go tumbleweed as far as texture and look goes, but it's like whatever the spring version of that is, if it were a little more lively, and it's like it's in different hues of light green and green, but it's by no means kempt hair. He overall demeanor, he's basically always up for celebrating things and being friendly towards people, but he's also really into proving himself as far as skill wise because he is a blacksmith by trade. Um, and for the record, uh, Jess, if we've gone through like how many miles of travel now? Tibble has mending, so if your clothes got messed up, you could have at any point asked him, "Hey, does anyone have mending? My clothes are kind of messed up." He would have helped you immediately.
He's too nice to ask.
Tibble would have been nice enough by this point to offer.
Plus,
Fair
I don't think
enough.
he would really. I don't think he would really care, honestly. It's just like,
Like if you had the rest of your if you had the rest of your shorts and I had all the pieces to the shorts, Tibble would probably, after knowing you a little better, he would probably offer to fix the shorts or something like that. Which if you like Hulk out and lose your shorts and it's like, hey, I need my shorts fixed again. Okay, come on over here. I mean, it takes like a minute. It's as far as like as far as like, hey, I'm gonna help out. I'm gonna fix these shorts for like all the sewing needed in like a minute. That is some skill, okay?
So, as you guys are traveling along, you notice that there are pillars going from floor to ceiling, creating little pathways you could take, or little almost tree-esque outcroppings you can move through. Everybody but Kenneth,
yep.
sorry, my dude, you guys start to hear rushing water ahead, almost like rapids or maybe even a waterfall up ahead.
Can we start veering away from that, or is that the place we're meant to go?
Well, you're not 100% sure if that's the direction you need to be going, but it is in the direction south of where you started, so I mean that's kind of where you needed to go. But
Well,
I
we
will
were told that it
say,
was across it, not down some waterfall.
Yeah.
yeah, that's fair. As you guys are about to turn the boat,
Yeah. I wasn't looking at my screen.
What is that?
that my people who are about to roll initiative is an aquatic troll, and he just found dinner. Roll initiative.
Jeez.
Let's kill it. Oh, it's a great day.
It's a great. Really?
Yes.
All right, so initiative will be Rathborn, Zelvire, the Troll, Draconis, Kenneth, Tibble, V. Rathborn, you're up first. If you guys had a moment to try and recognize what this is, so if you wanted to roll a survival, a nature, a history check, I would allow that to see if you know what this is.
I'll do history since I'm proficient in it.
I'll do
What do you say?
survival.
Survival, nature,
jeez.
history?
Mm-hmm.
Why am I wasting all my good
Rathmore
rolls
definitely
on?
knows what it is, and it's good that he's going first.
Rathorn doesn't know what it is. Kenneth, you have a vague idea of what it is. Zalvire, you're pretty sure you know what it is. V is uncertain as to what it is, which is most unfortunate for V. Tybalt, Draconis, sorry, you guys, or I should say Poe, you guys have no idea.
That's an enemy.
Yeah, I gotta figure out how to.
It big enemy, smack with stick. All right. So back to top of the order. Raph, what you gonna do?
You said we had a. Wait, sorry. You said we had a moment to recognize what it is, but does that mean we have a moment to, I don't know, get out a shield or something
No,
rather than just
not
row?
really, because it just sprung up. You guys would have your. You guys wouldn't be able to prepare your weapons, but you would be able to recognize what just attacked your boat.
Okay.
So, Raph, you recognize this as a troll. They're generally weak to fire. This one's aquatic, so you're not sure if that'll be the thing that'll help you kill it. But you're fairly certain acid would also be a pretty good way of dealing with it. The issue is, again, it's aquatic, so
It's a good
you're
thing I
not
don't
sure
got
if
either
those.
of those damage types.
Yep. But as you draw your weapon, you could shout that those two are things that usually work on this.
Try hitting it with fire or acid. And then I cast Hunter's Mark on it,
Mm-hmm.
and I shoot at it. I'm gonna assume a 23 hits.
Yeah.
For 16.
What? Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. I was like, why isn't it letting me click on anything? Oh, because it's the wrong. Wait, why isn't it?
It looks like it's underneath the grid for some reason.
It is underneath the grid. What the hell?
I didn't know that was even possible.
I didn't even notice.
Oh, that's why. There. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So you did how much?
16.
16?
Mm-hmm.
16 damage is pretty good.
And then I will shoot it another time. Does a
Give me
14.
just a second. Okay, so let's find out. Okay, go ahead.
14 does hit?
14 does not hit.
Okay. And then that's all.
Okay. Silvire, you're up.
Cool.
So, you know this to be a troll. You know that. You just know generic troll things, fire and acid. So his comment was kind of redundant because you figured it out at about the same time he said it, but this one looks different from a normal troll. You're not sure what that means, though.
Okay.
I think he's
Um,
saying. I think he's saying don't use fire.
wait, we're in the boat, right?
Mm-hmm.
You all are on the boat.
Non-wooded wooden
Oh.
boat.
Yes, fire won't hurt our boat,
Um,
but it might also not hurt the troll.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see when it comes to my turn.
Okay, well then I'm just gonna vicious mockery it for now.
Okay. I believe that's a wisdom save.
You know that is a safe bet. I have doubts that trolls are resistant to psychic.
You know what? Me too.
Plus, on my turn, I can hex it, so keep throwing wisdom stuff at it.
Oh yeah, no, that's definitely a fail. So you do 2d4.
Mhm.
And it has disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes. Oh, that's not bad.
Right? Well, it's just the fact that this is a Kenshin that does a D4 versus like a D6, D8, or D10 kind of damage.
And I probably should have done this the other way around, but I'm gonna go ahead and curse it. For the next, yeah,
Oh, okay.
and then that'll be my turn.
Cool beans. So if that's the case, it goes to Troll. Troll's turn. So the troll is going to attempt to attack the person closest to it.
And hopefully
Which is
with
Tibble.
disadvantage, you don't get hit with your 21 AC.
I did. Well, no, actually, he said I couldn't use a shield because I didn't have
Oh.
that kind of time to react. I was in the middle of rowing and stuff.
Yeah, you
And,
guys are pulling out your weapons on your turn.
Sad.
So yeah, I actually have an 18. What was it? Yeah, 19 AC.
Mm-hmm.
19? Well, it definitely missed with its bite attack. Let's see if it hits with its claw. No, it did not. It's got a really good attack bonus too, and it missed. Oh well. So that's the troll's turn. Poe, you're up.
Right? Yes, it has a pulse. I didn't even know that. I'm going to rage
Alrighty.
as a bonus action. And
Sounds
then
good.
I'm going to
If you wanted to get within melee of it, you'd have to jump into the water in front of Tibble.
I have 15-foot melee, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna bite it.
Is that like a lunge kind
Nom.
of bite? Like how it's working mechanically?
That's actually a good question, but probably should read that because I am
Stretchy
curious.
mouth.
I
Very stretchy
imagine
mouth.
I immediately think of it, like from
Gum
Teacher,
gum bite
just,
attack.
"Ah."
Oh my god, he is king of the pirates. Alright.
Right. Yeah.
I was thinking more like
I
the
need to
Alien
put
Queen.
more of a description on that. My mistake.
That was your
That
beast
is,
barbarian, right?
yep, that's bite, and I also add the 2 rage damage. Apologies. This seems to be very weirdly set up, but that's how it set it up, so. Yeah, I need that. It did not seem to add any of these. Yeah. So that was roll. Why didn't it add the damage though? What in the world?
Did you click on the bite to?
Yeah, I
in the chat
did.
I mean, in the chat to roll damage.
Yeah, I
Oh, you
did.
did. Yeah, you did.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that's
Yeah, you
sorry.
have to click on the
19,
word bite.
19 is the roll to hit. I see. You press the button to the right for the damage if it hits. I see. Okay.
Or you could just hit the word bite.
In the chat, the word
Yeah.
bite underneath your roll.
Yeah, where it's
See how it's
Okay. Good
highlighted
to
in
know.
purple.
Yep.
Yep.
But did it hit? Was the question?
You got a 19. I assume that hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, 19 definitely hits.
All right. So then, bite, and add the 2. See, that is
So that is a grand total of 18 damage
rage.
to the troll.
Yeah, 8. That's 10, 6, and 2. Yep. 10 piercing, 6 force, and 2 rage damage.
All right. Anything else?
I'm gonna attack again because I get an extra attack.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure that hits.
So that's 16.
Yep. Yep.
Not bad. Alrighty. If that's the case, we're going in descending order still, which believe puts it to Ken.
Alright, so I guess first, if I can find my mouse, because I hate using a trackpad.
Oh, that poor trackpad.
Gonna hex it for wisdom,
Sure.
and
It is
then
now hexed and cursed and very upset that its dinner is fighting back.
Let me see. So this is
Oh my god, it's big and green. Haha, there is a Hulk in this.
so
And it
20
looks like its loincloth is purple. I'm not sure why.
20-foot radius. So let's.
Because other people like references too.
So,
You'd need to put it here if it's a 20-foot radius.
okay, and that way it won't hit anybody.
Yep, it would catch the troll, but not the boat. I'm assuming fireball.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, would fire really affect a completely stone boat?
But
Yeah, but
you're
But
you've
in
got
the
to
boat.
remember there are people in the boat. And one of them you just met. Come on.
So DC 15 dex save.
Dang, that's a lot of ones.
Ooh, that almost passed, but it didn't. So 22 fire damage.
And now
Don't you
we
hate it when
see
you get that?
now we see if it was weak to fire or not. But yeah.
Well,
we
it's
see it.
still standing.
So the
It's
fire
taken a
didn't
pretty big beating.
so the fire didn't necessarily do anything extra to it. I assumed it wouldn't.
Not as far
because
as you could tell.
Yeah, I assumed it wouldn't because it's a water troll. So, but it still got hurt, and that's what matters. So that's the end of my turn.
All right. Let's see. Second to last person, Tibble. You can
Okay, to
finally
be
pull your shield out and your
right.
weapon.
To be clear, even if I didn't have my shield, I forgot the blessing thing. So actually, my AC would have been 20. So now with my
Oh, well, it
shield, it's
wasn't
now
close either way.
now with my shield, it's 22. Um,
The
uh,
highest it got was a 14.
I mean, yeah, like, granted, that was the attack. It was going to attack on me, but that was going to be an attack that it had disadvantage on.
Mhm. Well, it only has disadvantage on the next attack. It got 2 attacks.
Ah,
The second attack, it got a 14 to hit, which is obviously a fail. Anyway, so shield out.
he's just gonna attack it very simply.
Sounds good to me. Oh, okay.
Oh. Oh dear.
Oh dear, indeed.
This thing is not having a good time at all.
So that is 4, 8, 10, 11 damage.
I only get one attack. I have to do something, okay?
I mean,
Yeah,
you did
it's not
something.
dead, but it's definitely not doing good. Also, I need to be doing this. Nope, nope. Okay.
In turn.
All right. In turn. That puts it to V.
Finish it off.
What does V have that he can reliably use to hurt this thing? Oh yeah, the spell that every wizard should have. Magic Missile. Which, even at minimum, is enough to kill it, so...
But would V know that since he didn't even know what it was?
What do you mean?
Well, you said he didn't even know that it was even a troll. So would he have used a higher level spell because he couldn't tell it was close to death because he didn't know what it was?
Well, you could easily see it bleeding to death after it got hit with a fireball and a giant hammer and a couple of eldritch blasts and a couple
Well,
of arrows.
It wasn't a giant hammer. It was just a really good hit.
Also,
A giant hammer. But anyway,
he didn't
point
think
is
anything.
after seeing you guys lay into it, magic missile.
Oh, and I
Just
used a battle
shoot it.
axe.
You did use a battle axe, a giant
And-
battle axe.
No eldritch blasts, just a fireball and a hex.
But the point is you guys wailed into it. So magic missile.
Even if it
Yep.
survived,
Oh, thank God
I
it
could
died.
kill it.
See, the funny thing is trolls actually use bones as part of their diet, so he was in the most danger. So at this
He
point,
seems to be.
top of the order. The current pulls you towards the waterfall. The thing is you see this gray area here that appears to be a scrap iron fence put up to block access to the waterfall. So there's a chance you guys won't actually be forced over the waterfall.
From this distance, can I see how structurally sound or stable that actually is in its current state?
Yeah, it looks pretty strong. You'd probably, with your stone boat, there's a chance if you go too fast, you might end up hitting it just right to break it. But overall, as long as you guys try and avoid the wall, you should be fine to go around, find another way, a
What would
safer
Rathmorn
way.
do?
I would try to help steer if we don't want to fall.
WWRD.
What would Rathmorn do?
Could I just gust of wind to like be a propeller?
Well, I mean, it's not your
Yeah.
turn yet, but possibly, I assume.
Well, you guys aren't in combat anymore.
Oh, well, you said top of the order.
I said at the top of the order, you guys are forced 15 feet forward.
So as it died,
Oh, okay, so
basically,
just at the end of the
we got
round.
shoved.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
as you mentioned, Edwin, but Ken realized that this is going to be a thing in the first place, so Tibble will try to steer away into it, like, try to veer away from that direction so we don't fall that way. What would that be some kind of check?
Yeah, I was wondering.
Yes, it is. It is
Is
a
it-
group strength check.
Oh.
Hmm.
Oh.
Like raw, or like straight up strength check as a roll, or just whatever a value is?
So all of you would roll. It's the highest roll with the lowest modifier, which I believe the lowest modifier is a -1.
Yup.
Yep, that's me.
And me.
V
So
also
we're-
has a -1.
Oh
So-
wow, -1.
Well, I mean, he is just bones.
I got a 12.
I got an 8.
I got a 13.
Let's not count Zell.
Yeah,
Oof.
Weak bitch.
Well, it's the highest roll.
Oh, what's your roll?
V is definitely not contributing to that.
Okay.
Poe?
I'm working on it. How do you add a modifier to a slash roll? Just add the
You
math
can
to it.
just click. You can just click strength on your character sheet.
Oh, okay. Oh, not
So a dirty
Wait,
20.
hold on.
bad. My bad.
So
Are we
no,
doing
that's
strengths?
a
That was
raw
a save.
Still
strength.
14 is the highest.
Oh wait, I
So
did
so we're doing Ken's roll. Got it.
Wait,
Or
hold on.
wait,
Can
I did it.
Oh, I'm
you do
so
a
glad
regular-
that worked and didn't delete your tokens. I would have been so upset.
Highest roll, lowest modifier. It's really just Ken's roll.
Yeah.
But wait, I did a strength save. Should I reroll
It's-
it? As
Oh,
just
that's true.
Yeah,
It's-
it's not a
it's
strength
a-
save. It's a strength.
Yeah,
It's strength
That's why he
score.
said straight roll. Yeah.
It's the
Yeah.
same
Yep.
modifier,
Mhm.
though.
clicked the wrong thing. So we're probably not going with mine.
Oh, it's 12. Sorry. It was 12, and then one?
Yeah, so it was.
It would be 11 then.
Yeah, it'd be an 11, which, because it's blocked off, is enough for you guys to slowly steer away from it. Going around one of the pillars, it made it significantly, a significantly more shallow drop. So you guys, it was, ba-dum, as opposed to, wee.
God, this is a
I did not.
touchscreen that makes it so much easier.
I didn't think my 12 would help, but apparently it did.
Yeah.
It did, if only because that particular area was blocked off. After 4 more hours on the boat, you guys are getting ready to call it a day.
Out of curiosity, within those 4 hours, would we have heard Poe talk to himself a little weirdly a few more times?
And in those 4 hours, would
Yes.
I have had time to rest and get my spell slots back?
Very many times.
Like not, what? Ken is just good. Well, I mean, if we're, does that mean Ken's not gonna help Ro, and he's gonna be like, I'm just gonna chill and meditate here, guys. It's okay. Don't mind me. Just
Well,
taking
I
sitting
would-
nap.
I'm gonna
Tower-
do cat nap on Ken so he can help Ro.
Because we don't know what we're going to come up against at any point.
To be
You
clear,
got your
that means
spell slots back,
yeah,
homie.
she's burning her third level spell slot, so you get all the benefits of a short rest, Ken.
That makes me feel bad IRL.
Well,
I
it
only,
happened.
I
Why are
only
you
have
asking
2
me? Why don't you go
spell
touch her?
slot. Oh,
Tibble at one point would ask Poe about that, and if he's okay, if he has some kind of strange affliction.
but Jesse, don't feel bad. I only have 2 third level spell slots, and the 2 spells are meant to be used for that anyway. So don't worry.
I mean, think about it mechanically. If she burns 1 catnap, you can cast 2 fireballs. You realize how much better that is?
Fair. Or a
And
half-
instead of taking an hour, it takes 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a pretty useful spell.
So yeah, did we hear him talking? I mean, I'm assuming.
Yeah, Poe confirmed it. And that's why
Okay.
Tibble would, Tibble will
Oh,
ask
yeah.
him about it if there's any weird affliction, because he is still a cleric and can help heal. He would wonder if he could help heal you in some way.
Also, don't forget, you guys have learned what being down here for extended periods of time will do.
Ooh,
With the
crazy.
demonic insanity bullshit we're slowly going up in.
Yep.
We'd probably explain that to him over 4 hours, right?
Oh, yes.
Yes, I like cheese too.
Well, how would Poe react to Tibble's offer to heal him, if there was, or if you think there's any possible way? Like, does Poe know what he's afflicted with and what it qualifies as?
It's I would pretty much deny it, and so
Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Shut up! What? I'm fine.
Are you talking to your patron? Do you have one?
no. What are you talking about?
I mean, sometimes I talk to Mr. Belial.
Just,
Zelvire will like literally, her eyes align. She says,
I'm just talking.
Belial?
Does a rando mercenary know the name,
I'm
that
just
specific name?
What? She
After that
don't worry, child,
interaction,
you're fine. Don't worry about it.
I would hand him a good berry.
Yes, you wouldn't want to starve down here.
Would Poe
It's
take the
not
good berry?
very fun.
Good berry. What good berry?
It's a berry that's good, obviously.
Pretty much.
But you give?
Yeah.
Food. Eat.
He's pretty much all we've been eating.
Yeah.
I sniff it. I look at it strangely.
I mean, it's nothing offensive, right?
You seem like you're not used to getting free things.
No.
Be glad you can still eat.
I kind of grew up taking care of myself. Nobody ever helped me.
I know how that feels.
Thank you. I smack on it.
While family is really important, I agree that self-sufficiency can be really helpful at times.
Can I do
That's my
something
brother.
sort of weird?
What's your definition of weird, Sai?
Very broad
Not
definition.
not the Sony weird. It's actually kind of wholesome in my head, at least, because she heard what V said about not being able to eat.
Are you gonna try to baby bird him?
What?
I feel like you're about to baby bird this skeleton.
You can see they wouldn't go anywhere. He's transparent, obviously, with his bones showing and everything.
I would never underestimate Denver's just obliviousness.
Oh shit! Wait, honey, he's a wizard, isn't he?
Yup.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. Then this is not even gonna work.
Can you at least say what you were?
Oh
thinking of?
well, in my Monday game, the Sony does this a lot, but I thought of a wholesome way for this for Phantasmal Force, but it's an intelligence saving throw, and I kind of wanted to give him like the sensation of eating, you know, like an illusion, you know.
You
No,
can
I don't
choose-
need soap.
You can choose to fail saving throws.
Yeah, but Zelveria's not the kind of person to say, "Hey, I'm gonna do this spell on you so you can feel good." She was gonna do it.
None
Try
of
to
your
do it.
characters seem to be that way.
Yeah, that's fair, but but yeah.
I know someone
she's not
that
gonna do it.
statement applies to more. Anywho, so you guys continue on for 4 more hours before eventually, even with your rotation, you guys are getting really tired of rowing. You find an outcropping large enough for you guys to dock the boat. You manage to tie it up. It's heavy, so it probably wouldn't float away, but you could never be too careful. Setting out an area.
Just wake up
Um,
later and somebody jacked our boat.
Yeah, I know, right?
Dude, where's my boat?
V says if any of you guys could take first watch, he'll take the rest of the watches. He just needs to sit and meditate for a while to gain his spell slots back.
Sure, I can take the first watch. I don't mind.
I look at the water.
Wait a minute.
It is
Cable goes to meditate.
opaque, black, inky, placid.
Why are we taking watches?
We're in the Underdark.
Because you didn't declare you had that spell.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, okay. Well, then she'll do the spell.
Say the name.
Okay, so she's gonna cast Liamon's tiny hut and then tell y'all to get inside of it.
You can't
Oh.
cast it and then tell us to get inside. It's cast with on top of people, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well then never mind. I guess you're already in it then.
Well,
Get
as
in
long as
the
you were standing-
box.
as long
What's
as
in
we're
the
saying
box?
it's a 10-foot radius of you centered when
Mhm.
casting, and as long as we're in it, we can move in and out of it all we want during the duration. But as soon as you move out of it, it's gone.
Okay, well then yeah, it just happens. We're safe in here. No need
If
to
it's
do
a 10-foot radius centered on herself, that means that you could get the boat in it too.
Ooh, fancy.
Right? Protect the boat and everyone, so we can all have a guaranteed safe rest.
Well, I guess that's it from my temporary hit points.
You
What?
I know,
enough without them.
Listen, my temporary hit points are going away too, so it's okay.
Wait, you chose the Fiend?
No, homie, we already
Remember
talked about
Hexblade.
this.
I don't remember stuff about characters that aren't mine.
I also. Oh wait, no, mine are not temporary; they're permanent.
So, I'll just say this now. We got time enough for basically one more encounter before we have to call it because I actually have to get up in the morning. So I think this is a pretty good Oh, we're doing this. We're doing this now. Okay.
Forgive me, I haven't actually done a session in many years, so I'm a little
No worries.
rough around the edges.
Oh, this is gonna be hilarious.
Who are you trying to deceive?
No one.
I mean, yeah, with that roll, no one. But
No, I.
still.
I was trying to make the character sheet bigger.
I sniff in your direction.
Oh no. Oh no, and then it's followed by that. Oh no.
Oh,
Fireball.
This is hilarious. So the next day.
Good thing we're
can
worth
I
it.
can I do my little thing real quick?
Okay.
Okay. Since she doesn't have to sleep for that long.
Yes,
Does
you do. Half elves don't get a trance.
I'm not saying. Hear me out, man. So like, does she notice like Poe do anything weird? Like when she wakes up, I think.
I don't
Too
know.
mistrusting.
Did Poe do anything weird
I'm-
during the rest?
I'm not gonna eat that. No, fuck that. Stone is not tasty. Why are you suggesting? No.
Is that the extent of the weirdness?
Hmm.
Well, then I mean,
Okay.
she
Yes,
didn't try to kill us, so then
I was,
she'll.
I was being weird.
Okay. Well, then like her concerns about you being a murderer in disguise are a little less now. So
Fair
Can I,
enough.
can I ask what Zelveri thinks of Ken? Like not in game. Like he's not asking her, but I'm asking you.
she thinks you're very easily manipulated, and that you'd make a great contract to hit.
To kill?
She's a bounty hunter.
Nobody would put a bounty on me. I don't think. I was only kidnapped because my background is noble.
Anyways,
More than likely,
Out of curiosity, if Zelviri was so unsure about Poe, why did she let him in the? Why did she cast it in a way where he was included in the safety dome?
She's also dumb.
because no,
So
because
he'd be able to go in and out to kill everyone he wanted.
well,
my
so
God.
far everyone else seems like trusting of him. It's just that she's got her own reservations still.
And she could have
To be
expressed that when
fair,
she was the
V
one who
kept an eye on him
cast
all
the spell.
night.
Wait, he has eyes?
He proved pretty well in the battle, so it's not like he's useful to her at least now. So
Scratch my arm and then start toiling and picking at my chest hairs.
Alright. He's a little odd, but I feel like that's kind of par for the course in this group.
I've seen a lot of weird stuff since I come down here. Things I never thought I'd see before. And honestly, he's the least of them.
To be fair, you didn't see much when you got down here to begin with.
True. Now I see everything.
This isn't Tibble saying it, but we had to rub that in, didn't he?
A little bit.
I mean, he did have to cast the spells on him to be able to see.
But now Belial helps me see.
Yes, her hair is nice.
Like every third time Poe would say something weird, he would get approached by Tibble again because obviously not believing the whole "nothing's wrong" shtick. He's not. It's not happening. Yeah.
Maybe he has an imaginary friend. I used to have one.
Doesn't mean Tibble doesn't question Poe about it. Because Draconis having to realize that like I have like lesser restoration, remove curse, dispel magic. I got a ton of shit as a cleric.
Fair enough. Do you approach?
Well, as I said, like every third time you say something weird or seem like talking to yourself, it's obviously not. Your denial is obviously not getting across to people, not being believed, and so yes, Tibble would periodically approach you, challenging you whether or not you're really okay.
Stop questioning my child. Fine.
So let's see. I think actually no, it's everybody. Um, everybody notices that V is not alone in the morning. Hey Zelvire, what is
Yes.
Zelvire's opinion on cats?
Oh my god, she loves cats. They're
Um,
good for murdering people too.
there is an ethereal blue Maine Coon hanging out on V's shoulder.
Arcana? Oh shit, wrong character. You know. Okay, so roll Arcana.
Sure.
Oh
Oh,
shit!
Ooh.
I get the feeling you know this is a familiar. But it doesn't seem like a normal familiar because, I mean, being someone inclined to the magical arts, you know that familiars are generally spirits of another plane. This looks like it was literally someone's dead cat that just happened to join him.
Hey V,
Yes.
did you have a cat before you died?
I'm starting to think so because this one won't leave me alone.
Zalvira will give it. I was gonna say a bone, but cats don't eat bones.
It's also a ghost.
Yeah,
Ghost
it's a
mode.
spirit.
Okay, well she'll go
Well,
over
it,
and like pet it then, and like like
Spirit, not that normally
I'm
means incorporeal.
aware. I know, but she's gonna still like feign
it's
petting.
very cold where you start to pet it, but you have to be very careful and conscious of where you're petting it, or your hand just kind of sinks through its face, which is both hilarious and disconcerting. Cats aren't meant to be pet from the inside.
I don't think anything is meant to be pet from the inside, honestly.
That depends on how you pet it, but we're not going to have that conversation right now. Anywho, moving on. So after all of this, V serves breakfast. Luckily, no cat hair got in the food, guys. You don't have to worry about that. Um, as you guys get the boat ready and start to head out, um, continuing south. Luckily, Raph, you're a ranger, right?
yeah.
Okay. That is one of the very few things that is a saving grace for this party, and I'll explain why in a minute. But you guys continue to head south, which is the direction that you were meant to go in order to find the city to investigate the issues going on.
So are you
Um,
saying screw wizards and warlocks and bards and barbarians and clerics, yay ranger?
Kind of, but again, I'll explain that in a minute. You guys continue to head south. The water, the lake turns into a river for a short period of time, and it picks up quickly. I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw.
You know what? I'm not bad
So
at
I
those.
definitely can see this because I have advantage on dexterity saving
Mhm.
throws. Okay.
Yep. That's a pass. That's a pass. That's a pass. That's a pass.
I did pass. Okay.
Why'd you roll twice? Oh,
Advantage.
advantage.
Yeah.
There should be an option where you could set query, but I guess we'll figure that out later.
We'll figure that out.
Um,
It's not always because I have to be able to see it, but
Also, there's.
Wait,
Oh,
who
and
didn't
since we're
roll?
doing-
oh, I see the advantage button. Never mind.
Tibble didn't roll.
What do you mean? I did right after Rathmorn. I got an 8.
No, I don't even see that myself.
Yeah, it didn't show
Okay.
up.
I see Raph and then I
Strange.
see me.
Yeah, I was about to say Rathorn, Kenneth, Poe, Zelvire. I don't see Tibble.
Mhm.
I mean, I don't really want to keep the 8, so no one sees it. That's fine by me, but
I was about to say I don't see it. It didn't happen.
Now you're gonna roll in that one because because it's so nice.
That would be very upsetting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I need to roll for V. Oh, thank God V passed. This would be very unfortunate for him.
Ooh, a 9 instead, though.
Hmm.
I'm not sure that's too much better.
Hey,
No, it's
I
it's
think
definitely
you-
one better.
I think you got
It's-
rewarded for being honest.
It's not better by much. Unfortunately, you're still taking it. As a low ceiling just comes out of almost nowhere. Everybody else ducks in time, but Tibble, you're at the front of the craft. You didn't have a chance. Take 2.
Oh my.
But if you thought you were out of the woods,
I mean,
not
been out of
yet.
the woods for a while.
As a consequence of Tibble hitting
I laugh and point.
the incredibly low ceiling,
You're like, I'll take time and arms away from rowing because I'm one of the main rowers to just laugh and point at this other person who is also one of the main rowers.
yes. I need everybody to make a second dexterity saving throw.
All right.
I guess I wasn't ready for that.
Do I see this one as well or no?
Yes, you do.
Okay, I'm assuming that 10 doesn't
Okay, you
doesn't
did it.
do anything, so I'm going to add the Dark One Zone lock to that.
Mm. Starting at 6th level.
So add a D10.
You guys are level 6? I thought you were level 5.
We
No,
leveled
we're
up this
6.
time.
We're level 6.
Oh, okay. Hey, Poe, level up 1 then. I thought it was level 5. I must have forgotten to level up V.
Oh,
Uh,
so I'm level 6? Oops. All right.
Yes, you will be level 6.
It's not like
Which-
that's not like
Okay.
your amount of health come into play or not yet.
I got
All
I had-
right.
Yeah.
I had-
The health isn't the thing I
Yeah,
was
let's
worried
visit.
about changing. He gains access to another ability at 6th level.
So I now have an 11.
Unfortunately,
might
11
pass.
still doesn't pass.
It's
Oh,
14
what?
pass.
14 does pass. Unfortunately, Rathmore, you're eating it.
Yeah, I'm full face.
Let's see how V did. V also did not pass.
Damn.
All right, so Rathmore, Kenneth, and V did not pass. Tibble, Poe, and Zelvire did.
Now, if I remember correctly, the way you do this, I can use Dark One's own luck 3 times because I use it once per proficiency.
Yeah, because
Mhm.
it says short or long rest, so you have
it
it.
comes
Yes.
back on it short long rest.
Yeah,
So proficiency per long rest.
Okay.
Yep.
And it
Just
and it
making sure.
currently is 3. Yeah.
So I can use it 2 more times before we rest again.
All right.
Oof. So, Rathorn, you will take 2. Ken, you will take 4. And V will take 10.
Does
Damn.
he still have his head? Since he's skeleton.
He just got cracked in the face, man. He's still got it, but he's reeling from it.
Can you use mending on bones?
I mean,
Technically, yes, but right now he doesn't need it. What he does need is...
Since Salveri's like right there, she'll go ahead and give him a little, heal.
I mean, he's in
Because
bed,
she knows
so I
he's a
don't think.
squishy wizard. Oh wait,
So-
right. Oh damn it.
Tibble,
Wait.
you and Poe, due to your expert raft rowing, you managed to prevent the rocks falling from the ceiling, which was a chain reaction of Tibble hitting the extremely low ceiling a minute back, from actually striking the boat and dealing damage to your boat.
Or bad luck balanced out by actual skill.
Yep.
So
Oh yeah.
since I was level 6, I'll choose I gain a swimming speed equal to my walking speed, and I can breathe underwater for my beast
You know,
chase
that's a
soul.
pretty good idea here.
Yup.
I don't know. I thought you just wanted to avoid going into water in the Underdark at all.
Oh
Probably.
yeah,
You
no,
know,
you
I told you I
definitely
have a
want
spell
to.
that helps with that if we lose the boat.
But the thing is if you do manage to end up in the water anyway, I'd rather have a swim speed than not have a swim speed.
Mm-hmm. So
I'd rather just walk on it.
I choose that for a short or long rest, and I keep it until the next one. So
Nice. All right. So with that, you guys once again find an alcove to set up a Liamon's tiny hut again and set that up for the night. And we will continue this next week because I got to get up in the morning.